Look at that. Humongous improvement. Look at the difference in water behavior. You can see right where that line is, right there. Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, this video, we're going to take a look at a brand new product from Lithium. It is their Graphene Infused Trim Restoration Cubes. Let's do it. So before we get this video started, you guys, I want to let you know this is a sponsored video. I did not get paid to make this review, but I did receive these trim cubes for free. I was not told I had to make a video, but I chose to make a video, but I did not pay for these, and that makes it a sponsored video. But once again, I was not paid, and I always like to let you guys know that right there. So these trim cubes are a brand new thing to the market. Lithium has a patent pending on these right here, you guys. They are impregnated with graphene. So the bag says true graphene formula keeps trim protected and looking new forever, or 250 washes, whichever comes first. Super easy to use. Pre-impregnated applicators just remove from the resealable bag and wipe. Kit comes complete with sponge applicators and protective gloves. Now what's cool about it, in the directions they do tell you, you can use like an isopropyl alcohol wipe to wipe the trim down first, just to make sure there's no waxes, greases, or oils or anything that could be on the trim. This kit here that they sent comes with a wipe. Step 1 pre-wash spray right here. But I like that in the directions they basically say you don't have to have that. It just says to make sure you remove it with an isopropyl alcohol to remove any contaminants that are on it. With light to medium pressure, wipe down plastic parts with product, occasionally flipping the sponge over to achieve maximum coverage. Once full coverage is achieved, buff dry with a clean microfiber towel. If any streaking or high spots occur, buff with a moist microfiber towel, which is nice that they tell you how to do it in case you get it. Then dry. If the plastic is severely damaged or discolored, you may need to apply a second coat. Allow product to cure for 8 to 12 hours before getting wet. We're going to put it on my grandparents' Dodge truck, and I'm going to do the plastics on that. On the cowling, the cowling is almost like turning blue looking. Kind of funny the way that the sun is fading that, which is weird because this truck is kept indoors, unless they're out driving it, obviously. And then on top of the bed, the plastic on top of the bed, those are actually looking pretty white. And then we're going to probably do the back bumper. And then we're going to get my work van out for the business, and we're going to do some, not all, some of the trim on that, so I can use that as a showcase, because I'm really thinking if this works as good as I think it's going to, because I have watched videos already, this is something that I'm going to want to sell on my work truck for the business, that I can give out to dealers and stuff, and they can use it, because these guys have Jeeps and Avalanches, stuff like that, tons of plastic, and they're having a hard time. You know, they buy trim restoration products and they don't last long. I think Lithium's going to deliver on this, because I have talked to Bill, and he is so excited about this and all the work that they put into developing this and making sure it does exactly what it says it's going to do. So I'm excited. We're going to do like half of my van. That's it. And I say, here's what it looks like before, here's what it looked like after, and see how long it lasts. So we're just going to have to go from there, but let's get going on this truck. All right, you guys. So I have the cleaner right here that came in the kit. I can tell you when I took the cap off to put this sprayer on, it smelled like Irish Spring soap, is the way I could only smell it from the bottle that I could describe it. But it says, as mentioned, taking some extra time to clean the surface between applying the graphene to the plastic will ensure optimal results. Spray pre-wash directly to the surface of the plastic, then wipe clean using a damp microfiber towel. That's why I have the water here in my microfiber towel. In tight areas, you can also spray the pre-wash directly onto the damp microfiber towel as well. Allow surface to dry for a few minutes and then get started making all the plastic trim look new again, so you can go straight into applying the coating. And I can tell you, when I opened up the plastic bag, it has multiple cubes in it, by the way, like 4 or 5, I think, packages. And I'll show you what the packages look like here in a minute. You can smell the ceramic. If you've ever used a hard solids coating before, you know that smell. And that's what that stuff smells like, so it's crazy. But let's go ahead and dampen up this towel. And this is just what I consider a utility towel, what I use for dirty jobs. Shake this up. Just gonna wipe it, just like it says to do. It's gonna clean anything on here, possible oils, contaminants. It smells just like Irish Spring. I swear that's what that smell is. I'm not sure. I'm terrible at guessing stuff like that, but it smells really good. All right, you guys, hopefully I got you a good view. We'll just start where we started cleaning, because this is the first part that we cleaned. So there are directions on the back of the cube package. This is what the cubes come in right there. Package just like this. It says caution, contents can spray. Hold away from face when opening. Do not breathe contents. Read all precautions and directions before using. So basically, step 1 is to clean this. Step 2, use the gloves provided to open the trim cube package, which we're going to redo. Step 3, with medium pressure, start coating the plastic parts to be treated with the cube. Go over the desired area a couple of times to ensure it is properly covered. Note, this stuff cures quickly, so only do one part at a time. So basically this. So only do one part at a time out of direct sunlight on a cool surface. So that's important. Don't do it in direct sunlight. Step 4, after you're done with one part, buff dry with a clean microfiber towel. Right here, it's a clean microfiber towel. If you should get any streaking, you can hit the area again before it completely cures, or take a warm, moist microfiber towel and wipe down the surface. Allow 12 hours to cure before exposing to rain. Note, do not overwork the cube. Once it is dried out, open another one. You can squeeze the cube at the end to release additional products in the center of the sponge if need be. This product dries hard, so once a sponge is exposed to the air, once you open the package, you will not be able to use it at a future date. If product gets on painted area, wipe off thoroughly with a microfiber towel. Also, they have videos on their website is what it says. So let's open it up. Hold it away from my face when I open it, just in case it does spray, and I don't want to get on the truck. Okay, oh yeah, you can definitely smell it. I'm not trying to smell it either. Pretty strong. Let's just take a look at what's in here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Definitely need to be in a well-ventilated area. Here is the cube. Okay, we're going to do exactly what it says. Medium pressure. It says to go over the spot a few times. Work our way all the way down. Yeah, definitely use this in a well-ventilated area, you guys. It is pretty strong. But when you're doing something like this and you've got the ceramic in it, you're going to have that smell. It's got to be expected. Okay, so now we're going to wipe it. We're going to buff it just like it says. Very important to do what directions tell you to do. So we're just doing one section. We're not going to do the whole car at once, or the whole truck. I did miss a spot. Now I do want to be cautious, so I'm going to just go straight down the paint with ever so slightly pressure. Let's take a look at it. Now you obviously can't do anything about defects that are in it, but now we don't have that gray look. We have a nice, clean, black look. Fantastic. That was simple. All right, we'll go do the cowl next. Wow, you guys, this stuff is so easy. I hope I got a good view. This is gonna be hard to show you guys. But man, is this simple. That trim back there looks so good, and the rear bumper looks good, which I don't even know if I filmed that at the beginning, so look at that. And then all you're gonna do, just make sure you get everything. You're gonna come in, you're just gonna wipe it, and my gosh, that plastic looks amazing. Let me show you guys, compared to the other side. Be like a 50-50. That looks brand new compared to this, where I haven't been. Look at that. That looks awesome. Let me give you guys a first person view here. So you can see where it's blue. And I haven't even squeezed this yet. I'm still going on the first cube. But what's cool about it is you can get it into these tight areas, like right here. Wow, this is a game changer in trim restoration, you guys. Let's just do a 50-50 right here. Look at that. Humongous improvement. That is awesome. So before we move on to the van, let me show you guys the final results on the truck, 'cause I need to get this back to my grandparents. I'm very happy with it. Very, very user-friendly. I don't see any streaking or anything like that, you guys. But let me go ahead and show you what this looked like before. Okay, so now that you've seen what it looked like before, check it out now. Looks like brand new plastic. Looks extremely good. Now the wiper blades look kind of crappy. They look faded now. It couldn't get any easier, for real. You can get that sponge down in these really tight areas. It's awesome. I don't know who thought of this, whether it was Bill or somebody else in the company, but dang. Let me show you guys what this looked like before. Okay, so now here we go. That way you can keep your memory fresh. And then back here, I didn't make a video on this and show you guys, but I did it on this black on the bumper because it was pretty faded. Looks like I missed a spot right there, so I'm going to have to go get more and do it again. And then I'll show you what this looked like before. Obviously, once again, you can't do anything with all the scratches. But we have restored this trim. Now we'll move on to the van. All right, you guys, so I have a tape line off right here, brand new cube. We're going to do the back half. The trim doesn't look terrible, but this should enrich it and make it look even better. That way I can show people when I go to stops what they can expect out of it. A lot easier using this outside as far as you don't really smell it. Hopefully you guys can hear me because it is windy out here. And man, is it cold out here. It is crazy cold. So we'll see how well this works. About 32 degrees, right at freezing right now. Okay, that's it. I'm telling you guys, super, super simple product to use. I mean, you'd have to try really hard to mess it up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave that just like that so that I can show people at the stops what it looks like. As you can see, big difference there, big difference. All right, you guys, so it is windy out here. I do apologize, but I wanna show you guys, here's the 50/50. It's been a week. It is cold. It's gotten down to in the upper 20s all week long. This thing cured no problem, even in the cold. But let me show you, I did have a customer spray this yesterday. So you're gonna see some water spots from his hard water, but hey, no big deal. Let me show you the hydrophobics of it. So this is the side without the coating. Okay, and then let's go to the side with the coating. Without, see how it's pulling up? With. Let's turn the pressure up on this little Ryobi pressure washer. Look at the difference in water behavior. You can see right where that line is, right there. Let's go to a rinse setting. You see how this water over here is pooling up? And this water is just beating right off. Very hydrophobic. Wheel wells, or the wheel arches, I'm sorry. This trim looks so good, and everybody that I've showed it to at the dealerships I've gone to, but man, that looks really nice. Look at that. It acts just like a ceramic coating on paint. All right, you guys, you saw right there, these trim cubes are so awesome, and it's so cool that Lithium came up with this, because if you think about it, just think about it. It's something that is simple, I think. I mean, I don't really know how you design this, but it's basically a sponge that's been impregnated with a ceramic coating or graphene and then you just wipe it on the car. Make sure you wear gloves, obviously, you guys. But it's such a cool thing, and man, does it work good. It makes your trim restoration job simple. You don't have to worry about trying to fit a towel down and then cowling underneath wiper blades or anything. You can kind of just stick this cube down there and get it on there, and then all you gotta do is wipe it up when you're done. Not really wipe it up, but once you're done doing the panel, then just basically you're leveling. It's what you're doing with a towel, and then you're done. Move on to the next one. It took me like maybe 10 minutes to do my entire van, all that plastic around there. Probably not even 10 minutes. But I will show you that it does kind of wear away. You guys can tell there. So obviously I was using this part more than anything else, that corner, for some reason, because it's definitely worn away. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Once you open the package, you have to use this. It's going to dry up. It's not reusable. Once the air hits it, you've got to use all of it. So don't open it and think, oh crap, I got to do something else. No, you have to use this once you open it. Very, very simple product to use. The Hydrophobics are great. They guarantee up to 250 washes or the lifetime of the vehicle, as you can see right here, because most people probably don't ever wash their car 250 times in its lifetime. The only person I can think of that might is maybe Pan the organizer, because he does wash his car quite a bit, but I bet you he doesn't wash it 250 times in its lifetime. I could be wrong. Maybe he can add that up and let me know in the comments section if he does. But yeah, you don't have to have the prep wash, but this is cool. It comes with this little kit, you guys. But I'm telling you guys right now, you will absolutely love this. I'm giving samples out to all the dealerships and detail shops that I go to right now for them to try it. I just started doing it, and after me using it, I can already tell you they're going to be calling me and saying, hey, where can I get more of these? Because it's going to make their restoration easier. Yeah, you have the spray-on products. I talked to the dealerships that use them. You have the spray-on products. Yeah, they last a little while. But like there's a small dealership here in the town where I live in that they use a spray-on product on all their plastic. Well, after about 2 weeks or so, and it rains, it starts running, and you can see where it's like running down the plastics, and they have to pull the cars back in and redo them. This is going to make it where they do one time and they're done. I just think this is such a cool thing, you guys. I will put a link in the description of the video where you can find these trim cubes out, you guys. Telling you right now, if you have any black plastic on your car, which is pretty much every car on the road anymore, you're going to want these trim cubes, you guys. So I want to say thank you so much to Lithium for sending these trim cubes to me to test out. I really appreciate that. I want to say thank you to you guys for checking this video out and watching it. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you in the next video.